I have been seeing some black people in America putting it out there that we, the black delegation, have nothing to do with what our American government and American military is doing to support Israel as they attack Iran. I fully agree. We, the black delegation, have absolutely nothing to do with what these white people got going on in DC and otherwise. We do not agree with it. We don't stand with it. My literal first name, my government name, is the capital of Iran. I'm not joking at all. We don't agree with some of the militaristic styles of governing that the white leadership, Republicans and Democrats, have taken on in this country. We have never agreed with it. We never liked.
This is a message from the blacks to the Iranian military. We don't have nothing to do with the United States. So please, if there's any way you can leave us out of it, we have a number, we have an email address. Black Twitter is up and running. If you can just tweet us what's going to happen before it happens so that we can move accordingly. We just want to put it out there. The United States does not represent us. Anything they say is being told against our will. We promise you we do not agree with anything they are saying. We as a black community, we have been, oppressed for a very long time. We are all very tired, but we're also a really, really good time. So we just feel like if we can just all get on the same side, if we can just have a little chat before anything happens, not saying anything will happen, but in the event that it does, can the blacks get a heads up first? I mean, I just ran the other day, so we really have a lot in common already. We keep inviting people to the cookout, but it's not a real cookout, but for you, we can put a little something on the grill. If there's something that you like, if you like chicken, if you don't eat the red meat, that's fine. We can really throw down with chicken and shrimp. It's really whatever you want. Just let us know ahead of time. So yes, if there's any information that you have, please tweet at Black Twitter, hashtag Black Twitter, so we can spread the word in our community. We won't tell nobody else. We promise you. We don't believe in snitching here. You tell us, it's lips sealed, zipped, put away, key thrown away. Yeah, just let us know.
Iran, on behalf of the black community, I just want to say we are not in this. We are not in this. We don't want no smoke. We don't want no smoke. We don't want no missiles. We don't want none of that. The other day I was driving somewhere and I heard an alarm and I almost panicked. I said, God damn, they coming to California too.
There's one comment of somebody saying that I'm mad because white people own black people. First of all, I'm gonna keep it a beam with you, bro. Black people didn't need white people. White people needed black people. Let's be honest. You guys traveled 6,000 miles to go get black people out of Africa. It didn't happen the other way around. You know what I mean? Matter of fact, white people tried to enslave white people. It didn't work because they kept lying. Niggas are useless even as slaves, bro. That's crazy work.
How is it that white people are complaining about corrupt black leaders, but they are the ones that killed all the positive ones that we had?
In a white supremacist society, there is no such thing as a positive black leader. A black leader is a person who speaks for the well-being of the black community. It's a person that has the ear of the majority of the black community. It's a person who the majority of black people agree with. It's a person who doesn't dismiss what black people have been through and are still going through in this country right now. They will never be seen as a positive leader in a white supremacist society.
Some of our people, whom I like to call the system sympathizers, are out here trying to convince the rest of us that we need to step outside, despite the opposition openly pushing for, and at the very least, ignoring our literal death when we do step outside. In response to this so-called outrage, I take the stance that black people should stay inside. I will not be an advocate for my people to eagerly or begrudgingly, whether they want to or not, I would not be an advocate for that, for them to seek out the brutality that would most definitely be visited upon them if they did go out there, just so that so we can play outrage games. White people don't understand anything. That's why we're quiet. I don't think it's our job to be Captain Saberho the whole time. What we're witnessing isn't real outrage. It's not real outrage. It's surprise. They still have the privilege to believe in the Constitution. I love those comments, man. It's not constitutional, brother. I love those. What are you telling me? I was not even a part of the Constitution, or at least I was, insofar as to tell me that I'm not a human. And I love when they say things like oppression anywhere is a threat to freedom everywhere. Yeah.
Hey, y'all, did y'all know that only a president can inflict martial law, but he needs just cause to do that? But did you also know that only he can take martial law off the table? So that means he can keep martial law on for as long as he see fit. So in 2 years, when we want to vote these spineless ass congressmen out of office and put people in there that'll stand up to him, that's if he lasts 2 years, that he can still say we under martial law. And during martial law, there's no elections going on. You can't do elections during martial law. So he's trying to bait black people to go out there and do violence and protest so he can say, oh, martial law, so it won't be no elections. Then that motherfucker can stay in there forever. In 4 years, he can say, oh, we still under martial law. That's what he's trying to do. So I'm going to keep putting videos out there and say, black people, stay in the house. The system been doing us wrong for so fucking long, and now the system needs us for violence. It needs our attitude. It needs our violence. It needs us to get angry. So they trying to release people that they know will make us angry. So just stay angry and just stay sitting. Because by doing nothing, we're disrupting this natural flow of America. America is being disrupted. Because without black people doing what we do best, the system is breaking down. And not to mention Trump breaking down the system.
Ladies and gentlemen, I'm hoping that you're all doing well today, and welcome to the channel. So you have seen, or rather you've realized, that Donald Trump is trying as much as possible to make everybody know that he got the muscles and he can do whatever he wants whenever he wants to. And he is trying to create a system whereby everybody needs to know and everybody needs to fear. This is somebody who is trying to create a space that you cannot talk, or rather when he says something, you're just going to follow. Because previously on his comment, if you've checked my video, the one that I did previously, he commented and he said that he's going to wipe out Iran. And that is just something out of this, because if you are a professional, doing something, and then you say that in front of a whole of people who are looking up to you, or rather who are looking directly into what you're doing, it could be absurd, But ladies and gentlemen, that is not the topic of today. So today we are going to be reacting, or rather seeing different videos, how the white Americans are reacting towards the silence of the black Americans. So this is it. Normally, in most cases, when somebody goes silent, or rather when people don't want to be involved or associated with each and anything that is going throughout the country, as much as it's affecting everybody, we are talking about economically, we are talking about security-wise and all that. This is because the black people existed when they told you that this is the kind of a person that you're going to vote to. But because people had like different old ideas about you should not elect a black person, about there's no way this country is going to be led by a woman in the first place, those are the repercussions. And the black people are not talking about it because they've lived there, they've seen it. And most of the time when they go on the street, what happens? Like, we can already have like a lot of records that when the black people go to the street and when they try to protest about any other thing, what happens? They end up being, yeah, you already know it. So everyone is silent, and people are getting so raged, people are getting so angry. Like, why aren't black communities very vocal about this Iranian thing? Why were they not vocal about the ICE, taking out the Hispanic people, away? Why weren't they vocal when the government came for the Somali communities in the USA, They were not silent. They were not silent. They were trying to tell you that that is exactly what the black people have been going through since the beginning of time. And nobody actually realized it. Nobody saw that this was inhuman. And actually, there's a creator that said it, that I don't think the black people really needed the white people, even in civilization and all that. Because tell me, who took the black people, or rather, you are calling it about slave. Who took slaves? Who came to Africa and took slaves through the other part of we're talking about Asia, we're talking about Europe, we're talking about the United States of America, something like that, and made them slaves rather, So this issue of the Iranian, just having like a tug of war with Donald Trump, Black people are not going to be talking about it because they told you before, because they warned you before, because you had a choice. When you went to the ballot, you had a choice. Nobody is marveling, nobody is getting excited about it, but it's because this is it. This is what we spoke about. This is what we told you people, but you didn't even get it. So ladies and gentlemen, just in case you're new here, my name is Yvonne, and again, excuse my voice, guys. I'm just a little bit under the weather, but I have to give you content each and every day. I really appreciate you for coming along my channel, and to my returning subscribers, thank you so much. To my new subscribers, you're welcome to being part of my online family. Please comment below on this video. Let me know, what do you think? Do you think the Black people should just take it to the street and show the world that, you know, we are in this together and we don't want this to happen anymore? Until next time.